You may feel the world around you accelerating, the noise growing louder, and the stream of information becoming relentless. News feeds bring anxiety. An endless to-do list weighs on your shoulders, and the future seems hazy and uncertain. In this whirlwind of busyness, it's easy to feel vulnerable, small, as if you're standing in an open field under a pouring rain with no shelter. This sense of fragility and loneliness is familiar to many. It compels us to seek a firm foundation, something reliable and unchanging in a world that is constantly shifting. Yet, amidst this clamor, an ancient promise resonates, a promise of protection. It's important to understand what this truly means. It is not a magic shield that removes all difficulties from your path. It is not a guarantee of a life free from storms and trials. Rather, it is a promise of presence, a promise that you will never navigate a storm alone. It is a fortress within you, a quiet harbor in the very heart of the hurricane. Divine protection is not the absence of battle, but the strength given to you for that battle. It is the assurance that even when the ground beneath you crumbles, there is an invisible hand holding you steady. How do you invite this protection into your life? How do you make it not just a beautiful idea, but a living reality? It begins with a simple yet profound choice: to shift your focus. It's a conscious decision to stop gazing at the height of the waves threatening to capsize your boat, and instead, fix your gaze on the lighthouse whose light never fades in the darkness. It is an act of trust. Each time fear knocks at your heart, you can choose to open the door to it or to focus on the promise of God's faithfulness. This doesn't mean ignoring your problems. It means viewing them from a new perspective, knowing that the source of your strength and security lies not in external circumstances, but in an invisible yet unbreakable connection with God. It is an invitation to find peace not after the storm, but right in its center. It's a decision to trust that you are not alone, even when all around seems to be emptiness and noise. And now, wherever you are, simply pause. Find a comfortable position, close your eyes if that feels right. Take one slow, deep breath. And with the exhale, allow your shoulders to drop, releasing the day's tension, all thoughts, all to-do lists. Let them quiet for a moment. There is only this moment now, only your breath and your heart ready for stillness. And in this stillness, I speak to you. God, I am here. Not with a list of requests, nor with a litany of complaints. I come simply to be with you. I seek not deliverance from the storm, but your presence in its very center. I ask for your covering, not as walls to hide me from the world, but as a wing to shelter me within this world. Protect my mind from the torrent of anxious news that sows panic and exhausts the soul. Let it become a quiet garden, not a battlefield for others' fears. Shelter my heart from the uncertainty of the future, from the voices that whisper of failure, loneliness, and loss. Grant me peace when everything around demands haste, when the pressure of circumstances forces me to rush, forgetting to breathe. Preserve me from the poison of comparison, from the feeling that I am constantly falling behind, that I am not good enough, smart enough, or successful enough. Let my worth be affirmed in your sight, not in the eyes of the world. And now I make a choice. I choose to believe that your protection is not a distant doctrine, but a living reality available to me in this very moment. I declare that anxiety is merely a shadow, and doubts are but echoes of the past. They hold no power over me, because I am under your covering. I consciously refuse to surrender my energy to fear. Instead, I direct all my attention to your faithfulness, which was before me and will remain after me. I choose trust instead of control. I choose peace instead of panic. Therefore, I surrender everything into your hands. I surrender my worries about tomorrow, about health, about finances, all those knots I cannot untangle. I surrender my loved ones, my family, and my friends to you. Shelter them with your love, which is far stronger and more reliable than my own anxiety for them. I surrender my work, my projects, my ambitions, and my dreams to you. Guide me along the path you have prepared for me, not the one I try to forge in my own pride. I release my desperate grip. I stop fighting. I trust your guidance even when I don't see the whole map. Let your peace, which is independent of external circumstances, fill me to overflowing. Let it become my anchor in this tumultuous sea. I rest in you, here and now. I am safe. Amen. And now, as this prayer fades, let its echo remain with you. Slowly, at your own pace, return to this space. Open your eyes when you are ready. Do not rush back into the fray. Allow this feeling of peace to permeate you. This is not just a fleeting moment of calm that will disappear. This is your new reality. From now on, walk into this day with quiet confidence. You no longer need to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You walk under a covering that is invisible to the eye, but palpable to the heart. Every step you take, every breath you draw, is a step in His presence. You are safe, you are loved, you are protected. Go in peace.